Hello, hello. Okay, I think the mic is working now. Mm, better now. Okay, let's start with the indexes. US 100. US 100. Okay, this market is long bias because over the monthly is still uptrend. Money demand here. The weekly is sideways, so I don't know, anything can happen in this market now on the weekly. Yep. That demand still in control here. Exit area removed. So I took the trade here and got out here. Little on one trade. The surprise is it doesn't work. It didn't work out. It's the expected because all these have been removed. So now we have supply, new supply coming in here. But yes, did I did take that trade. It was the trade actually. And we get in here and got out here. By the way, it is my FTMO challenge account. I don't know if it is safe to show it. My first time doing the challenge. So I took the trade, got out, scored small win, fine. Still long bias though. But nothing is starting in the market. Let's go to the one. This one is okay. What quickly demand still long bias now. Um, for some reason, this still hold. I thought that after the proven supply level being removed, then it could act as a demand, which it did. We have this zone which is similar to the one on the US 100 here, but its timing was delayed. So here, when price come back to the US 100, which is 20 21:0 o'clock here, then it was walking into it. It was walking into the demand, and price did drop from it. And but when the price come back to the similar level here, mm, then it is not desirable anymore, because the buying fox has acted out here. I don't know. I don't understand why that happened, but I think it's because similar structure. If one level, if one market has touched it, then the rest is just very unlikely to react again at that similar structure. That's the observation, but the explanation I don't have. I don't understand why that happened. The simplest explanation would be that they don't, the, the market maker, they don't want, it would be too easy for traders to trade now if that is the case. Let's say that you look at the 100 US, 100, and you see this level of demand, and you take it. No, you don't take it. You saw that it played out, and then you walk into US 30. So it's a similar structure, as the same location was created at the same time. Then if that happens all the time, then you just simply take a trade here and guaranteed profit. The market maker doesn't want that. So I think that's that's a simplest explanation. But the other reason could be that the same force, the same buying force or selling force has already acted out here at this level. So this is not guaranteed anymore. It has have to explain because I don't understand it myself. So okay, so this is a linear zone which worked out. Now this one here, remove this one and the original one here. So it has some strength in it, but now it got removed. So this zone here naturally become a supply zone, but it is not the best. Reason being, we are at quickly demand, so we have long buyers. So we will mark it here, but taking it is a little bit questionable. Look at this one. Just shut up. It has potential. It can work out. At least some reaction, I would assume. But 100 marks. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is the US 500. Okay, I also took the trade. For some reason, I got in early. That's it. I think a good price incomparability on these markets is just ridiculous. I'll show you why I had it lost. Here, yep, I got in here. I got out somewhere at 141, I think. Lost, yeah, less than that. But price, in fact, did you 141? Okay, so um, yeah, this market is now biased, no doubt about that, because we simply have still a uptrend market with no real supply has been removed. The largest supply is still standing here that we had already have. I mean demand supply. Yeah, demand here for the well coming to state. Now the seller is actually pretty active in the market now as it keep push price going down. No lower high, lower low is created, but lower high has been consistently respond in the market. Now this is another level of selling. Why? Because look at this one. That one. Normally I wouldn't take this one because it doesn't yield the best result overall. But still it's a area of selling interest. So we're gonna sell on price market. Look at this demand here, right? Price should disappear in those did. Not only did it doesn't remove this. Okay, that's definitely we have some sort of selling in here. Selling bias in here. If this zone is broken, then it's sure we should be sold. Then this should be sold that again. Let's go to the this XY dollar index. We are at monthly demand, but price is still um, price are still pressure on the downside, being pressure to the downside. Yep, and you have weekly supply here. Weekly supply there. It's a bit ugly though. The demands. The daily chart it also doesn't look any better. But we have a temporary uptrend now as it has been created removed. This area of selling interest has been removed. reaction from it though. So the buying must be strong here, and this in turn act as a demand. So quite interesting though. I'm surprised that's okay. Makes sense. Okay, let's go with that one. Look at it quickly. It is ridiculously wide area of supply. Okay, we are only quickly. It's still sideways. Yep, on daily uptrend. Still, this level of demand is still standing and not has been reached. But sellers are also coming in with a ton of selling here, pushing price lower and lower. The market is really not clear in the beauty mode. The selling is strong here. Selling happened here. Back to the arc of it. Off of it, then go back again. Because this is a level. The one lower is better. Actually, no, it's really unpredictable. So the upper one works and the lower one doesn't. Sometimes it's set opposite, so taking both of them, I think is polite. Next, the reversal is sideways on the daily after the weekend. Still having a weekly uh, first demand. It is relatively sideways on here, which price is really little since two levels, not doing much. But yeah, expected, expecting. This is also expected. What I say. Sometimes it just looks like this. It doesn't need to go low under here. I don't know why. I don't understand why. Was it because of that? The targets have been just so wide of a demand zone. I mean, this can be this is similar on the US indexes. Actually, just come close, touch it. Fair enough, didn't even remove that. selling actually going in. We are taking profit, I think. How low is it willing to push price down? The market is over uptrend with some rather big weekly supply here, I'd say. I mean, the gap here really saw a strength. The action being generated from it, but still overall it's still uptrend now. Even though the reaction being generated from this level, they are not respected. The supply zone created of this are not being respected. Look at this one. On the other hand, the men are being respected on that one. Look, the main market on this market just worked out quite well. It is spotted after price reacted from it. But, you can maybe mark this. This is 15 minutes. It's really not best. Okay. If only these are removed, then we will have something to talk about. But until then, the market is still uptrend. Long bias. UK 100 also uptrend. We have quickly and daily. Nowhere near. Other than that, there's not much level of interest. Is the market aside from the daily one? The Hong Kong 50. The demand is pushing price up, but we have supply up there. Lower being created. That is definitely a market to sell. That's it. Level supply as well. Is it being removed? Is it being removed? But still, we are definitely selling here. Somewhere around here. Thing I don't like about FTMO or MetaFi is that they don't have stop loss as in all percentage of your balance like trading view has. So it's really good. Sick. Six, right? I'm really not sure what happened. Uh, let's try that. What? Patience, no? 0.75. What is such big difference? I don't understand. For fuck's sake, man. Wait, what? You're kidding, right? I can't place the limit order. What the heck? Well, I can't place new order because of that. That's ridiculous. What the heck? Alright, then we are not gonna. Okay. Ridiculous from the market, but alright then. Okay, what I was looking at. Oh, well, the market is still up, and there's no doubt about that. And we have diadem here, all proven flowers there, but it doesn't matter that much now. This is the dimension flower. The little thing that I marked is actually a yes, it should be acted like this. Yeah. Okay. The flower. Okay. Price react from it. Another little bit of expect some buying to come into play here. There's yeah, some buyers there. The question is, can we sell? Judging from state, I say we can. I'm not sure, so let's not do it. Let's take a look at the new 50. So now there's seller up there. Market is up there now, no doubt. Of all those, we still have redeemer level fresh. That should be 4 hours. Growth and demand got eliminated. Non-fresh demand, the income tax again. This one, some reaction. No bias though, here as well. So United have proven themselves a level of selling interest, an area of selling interest. We have steadily worked out here. Wow, ridiculous. This also with reaction as well. Okay, so they are actually sellers in the market now, and they are stem from that area. This is another one. We can give reaction. Sometimes it's where the seller actually are. What? What is the difference? About that. How about this one? This one says, I think this is good. This is a counter trend, but it has strength in it. I think price would most likely be out of this was that pull back to it, drop a little bit, and or actually even they can. Okay, so no buy here, but can buy here. This time is daily demand zone. Okay, next one. Next, this is definitely selling. The market is starting. There's no doubt about it. A short bias. Once we identify that we are having short bias in the market, and we are just finding supplies on the sell it, and that's it. That's the trading now. We first to identify them. Okay, there's no doubt we are having long bias in the market. Could be counted as a demand zone, although not the best. We do have what these are showing now. Let's remove this to make it less clustered. We have a proven zone here being removed. It was a gap. I didn't want to buy. I was let's stay the buyer because of this dip. But yeah, it showed that there's still interested buyer in that area as price push. But now as you can see that buyer are actually going into the market and take out supply zone, a demand zone, and they are taking out the buyers, and all of them are visiting that exit area, taking profit. Okay, that would be actions. Okay, so all the buying down here need to be careful now. If they're what is it for? I haven't called it. It's never wasn't the best. Okay, so it's clear that seller has entered the market now, and we are expecting drawdown. We are expecting sell off in the markets, at least in the daily demand zone. That would be where we evaluate the market again. China 50. Okay, down 10, no doubt about it. It has been acting as a level of demand. And yeah, we go down for it. Yeah, this one is very interesting. Yeah. Show him some that. Get this book down with a pet. It didn't. And this is the original level because the seller are actively selling this market. Yeah, so okay, so short buyers. Look at it on Instagram. Okay, so the indexes are being being sold off. The demand zone here. The dollar is still up 10 on the daily scale and above that. Seller has stepped in. Let's see this is the last time something like this happen and how will market react. Okay, we have proven for demand gone. Real one has to I mean here one over here one as well. Call this take a look at the best actually. Okay. Got this. For some reason sellers step in, take another hit and then price come by the out from it. If I took a listed on them, sure that's one for one and that is usually what I aim for on the counter trend trades. Look at that. Okay, so here, the demand are still in here. Actually, nothing has been removed. Exactly. Okay, here they're still in control. Put price up. It can be called as a demand. This, on the other hand, is a demand. We see this reaction from it. Now it has been moved, and it shows that seller exists here. Here's another zone that that's not the best to go. If that's gone as well, then we should be having. So we are gonna mark. What's the market again? SP35. SP35. It's always been respected. We're expecting slowly becoming. No, with all the men being removed. There's the first one. Looks quite good. The base quite. Second one. The reaction. Price come close to it. I mean, it could be technically classified as a touched. So, yeah, okay. It's fine. Still can sell here, but you don't lose a bit. Undesirable, I say. It can work though. Usually it does. I don't feel comfortable taking that. This market is still uptrend. If that is the main villain. If the main one or this is the Y zone of the main. It starts stacking from here. So technically the buyer is still strong in Sigma. But we have gaps here which are unfilled and another strong reaction, so don't sell off from it. Look at all the buying here. And then it happened, someone is trying to dump the market up really hard up here. It got bought back from it, from there. New high. React it. It's fine. Oh. and selling up there. Look at the gap though. I mean, even there is a gap, it didn't remove anything. And on top, that is still up there. There's a demand, even though the gap is strong. Look at this, it removes a lot of things. Reaction from it. I mean, if you are expecting 101, then sure, but never more than that. Beyond, this could be two level, one is one here. So it can be merged into one. So we are gonna risk 1% here. Double risk. Okay, that's one. You are gonna, yeah, sure, mate. Okay, let's go with it. I really don't want to analyze it because I can trade it. For sure, let's go. This gaps removed. Okay, going back here from a demand zone. She should not take it because it is crowded and no, it is. There's strong seller up here. You can expect 101 or even up to the gap here because this is where price most likely gonna go up from. In the case it didn't, but it is still pushing price up. Their reaction from this because there's still that overselling with the best here again going here we have there's definitely buyer in here and you can expect reaction from it, especially from the trending market, just like this one. Look at this. Wow, this one actually this market gap quite frequently. So I don't know if the gaps mean something significant, but yeah. So now we have this as a level up in selling interest. Then not to Don't be too excited, obviously. Well, take a look at this one. That one is something that demand, but the quickly is out 10, so I don't know if that means that much. Supply are being respected. Why demand created from it area keep being violated? If that's actually buyer finally decide to go in. Okay, this one removed. Say a lot about the situation. This one also okay. Deeper into it. Is it what say a lot? This may be. It's this and not. Oh wow. I mean understandable given that it is the strong demand and we have uptrend on the market. Is it called it? Uptrend. I don't like trend line because I don't think that's how the institutes the market makers trade. They don't create trend line. So trend line is not something reliable. We can use it. But I won't. I would just look at where they buy and sell and uh, if and is a previous proven zone of buying the rest got removed, then we know that the seller coming into the market flush them out. So that's when okay, this one removed. No reaction of it. I don't understand. Easy to understand. You also have upturns in market. Tiers to reliable trader one low and the best this one is reaction from this. Reaction. Okay, so we still have respected demand in here. See this market uptrend. I think I wasn't enough to trace it on the make it fine. Made a trade to fine. I can't find. I couldn't find this. Seriously. 20. Yeah. Yeah, it's so I missed out the trade. It's that's hectic, but okay. But I taken the trade. And I took the trade. This would be what I didn't get. Can't really expect. You can actually. mean that there's no, look at this reaction button moved, come back, cat reaction, zit coming. Okay, we are spanking reaction from zit, so we're gonna get out there. That is going to make it spin bot heavily. Okay, so that's also to the what just happens in the market. Okay, we have supply being gone completely from the gap. I mean, look at the gap, man. You have to understand that the gap is very strong. Price came up, and a little bit reaction from the gap. The gap previously proven the price to go down like crazy. Okay, this gap, but the gap doesn't have much strength because it got pushed down by the gap, so not so much. This one is also downtrend. Downtrend is daily only though. Maybe weekly not much interesting. There isn't a clearly zone, clear direction, turn direction here. This one looks like the China 50. Yeah, we're gonna see one price come back to there. This. It really sucks that I couldn't trace the indexes in the MetaTrader 5, the FTMO challenge, because it did good boots to my great significantly. The Bitcoin trade is trying to play out. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin and why I took that trade. Oh wow, there's a gap in here. What isn't so? So there's one problem I would like to address. 63,868, 63,900. So that is 30 points. Why is that? 70 points. Why? Why such difference? But the reason I took the trade was we are having a no longer uptrend now. I mean, look at this one. What moved? That doesn't say anything. We only can only assume that they are selling up here. Okay, so there is used to be selling up here. Still downtrend. Look, it don't get removed. It's nothing there. Still uptrend. It's still downtrend. But a monthly demand zone. But this one. Look at this one. This one. So there's seller up here. There's still downtrend though. So no doubt about that. Here downtrend line. Yeah. Just So naturally, when Z-trim is removed, demand zone, right? So it got removed, and we will assume that there's a lot. Look at this. It's ridiculous, but still have some sort of reaction from it. You can go forward, doesn't it down. But it doesn't even give a reaction, so the seller are strong. As buyer are strong in the market and they have entered the market. And this is the only place that I can see that they are buyer in here. This D1 can work sometime, but not the best, especially when it exists. But now we are still in the downtrend market of short buyers, so these two are gonna be the next area where we sell. And sure, this one, I mean, it doesn't guarantee that we're gonna go back to Z. So better just to leave to grab to just this it might it sometimes doesn't even come back in. And I think that we can start maybe stop loss. You know why? Because up then, you know, that end. Okay, let's take a look at it. It see, look at this reaction. Okay, fine. Oh, it's not new actually. Okay, yeah, it's not new. Here, gone completely. So now, oh wow, wait a minute there. Wait a goddamn minute. This removed. So now it act as a demand. I wasn't a minute there. I have a good price to go in here. Stop loss. So here. Even though the overall demand is still here, yeah. Going for one for one. How much are we buying here? I didn't see that this was a daily demand here. Completely unaware. But yeah, I'm even expecting some reaction on it. I don't know how or where it's gonna be received, but up here, you need to be careful about selling it. Could it be down here? I don't know. It's very hard to check. Sometimes it doesn't because there are I mean I can capitalize that, so for one meeting it will be um, actually, okay, that makes sense. Okay, okay, I don't usually trade crypto or one just like that. Okay, let's go on. Okay. Now I feel less confident about the trade I just made. There's definitely saying that here's the oil. It's ridiculous. Okay, so let me exactly. Not best. Let's take a look at the forex market now. We have okay, non sub on rest supply, not rest monthly supply. Weekly being sold off with it being removed completely. Daily on the other hand is up 10, so it's really confusing in this market. We have slipped. This is not fresh. Yeah. We raised it. Now price reacting off of it. Okay, understandable actually for the moving it, but I have seen this level failed on other GPY markets, so I'm not confident taking that. It's nice working. So I don't know. Truth is